Hello, my pieciples. Are you ready for Metroid? My fiance cannot take me seriously when I do that accent.
No, I cannot. Hello, Internet.
Yep, hello, internets. No one is yet watching, so we're just going to take a minute to relax here and enjoy the picture of Link and Epona roasting marshmallows.
Yeah. Actually, that does sound pretty good.
Alright, let's begin, I suppose, to Metroid Prime Remastered. I do so love this game. Let's begin. Loading the live scene. There's the little loading icon because it's cute. It's very cool.
Yeah. It's like a cross between a solar system and like a neuron.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be like cells and such.
Makes sense. Biology.
Biology.
This is a lovely way to start.
We're having a great time.
We're having a great time, everybody. This is going great.
Yep. Talon Overworld. Not to be used with the Talon Underworld. Badass bounty hunter Samus Aran reporting for duty.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so for anyone who is not here for the stream that we did, or the last stream of this, we found the double jump in the stream before that, and we used it to explore the icy caverns of, I cannot remember the name of the place.
Snowden.
Yeah, we'll just say the icy caverns of Snowden. And while we were there, we found a few new abilities, including a thermal mask, which lets us see everything based on the heat.
Oh god, yeah.
Yep. Which, I gotta say, I'm actually fairly bad at, like, turning off in a timely manner so that way I can actually see what's going on. But, you know, I'm working on it. We're making progress, and I just need to remember where exactly. Yes, I am now going to go back to the ruins, which is the second area of the game I discovered, because I now have the spider ball, which lets my little morph ball climb on the walls. Also, it looks really cool. I mean, just look at that. I'm not sure what happened to Samus's arms, but
Spider Samus does whatever Spider Samus does. Piemaster is just shaking his head at me right now.
Yes. Also, as part of that stream, I got this cool laser cannon. It doesn't fire nearly as fast as the other one, but it just looks really cool, and it has some slight target locking abilities. I do not know if this is actually where I need to be, but I figured I could at least explore around a bit, because I'm still looking for the grappling hook, and I have no idea where it is. Because, well, I'm assuming that's the next ability I'm going to find. Though, I wonder if I can go over here now. There's a few places that I can go. I know I can't go through there. And I know that there's a few spider ball tracks littered around for items, but I don't actually remember where else I can go, so I'm just gonna do my best. Oh, there it goes. Oh yes, I also have the ability to do this now. Whee!
You look like a pro skater. Look at you.
Nope. Okay, let's try this again. Nope. That's not working the way I want it to. Okay, let's try going up the left side first. There we go. I can now shoot more missiles.
Always good.
Yep. Alright, let's explore through this way to see if there's anything new over here. That hurt. But thankfully they all drop energy. So let's go into this room that I can't remember what is in here. Oh, well it does have a spider ball track, a ramp, and a purple door. So I think I found the place I'm supposed to go.
Woohoo!
Or at the very least, there's gotta be something in there. I mean, I literally have all 3 of the abilities that I've gathered like throughout like the last 2 hours of gameplay. So if it's not here, it's gotta be somewhere nearby, I'm assuming. Oh, but I think I went up the wrong side, so... Whee! There we go. Got out of it too soon. Whee! Yeah, now I'm Spider Samus.
Spider Samus. Spider Samus does whatever Spider Samus does.
Now the question just remains, what is in this next part of this map? What mysteries will I uncover as I walk around with my scanning thing out? A purple door. Amazing.
Good start.
This looks like a boss arena. Maybe. It's always kind of hard to tell. Is there anything under Zivata? Oh, there's a bunch of little fish.
Hello.
There's something fishy going on.
Oh, lordy.
And there is another door over there that I can't get to because of all the water. So I'm assuming that I must find a way to drain it, and then that will get me the new item. Here's hoping. Boing, boing, boing. Ooh, what's that? Large stress fractures can be seen on the surface of Brimstone Pillar. Trying to remember if there's anything that breaks Brimstone. Missile? Yes.
Awesome. At least a little bit easier to deal with than that Corday.
Yes, that is. Oh, I missed. I hope that missile doesn't hit anything important. Meanwhile, a random bird flying out there.
Where's the bird? Bird, the bird, the word, the bird, the bird is the word, the word, the bird is the word.
Sweetie.
Alright.
I think I broke this entire room. Oh, there's something up there. There is something glowing in purple up there.
And yet I'm the problem after when you break the entire room. My gosh.
Yep. There's also little bugs that have giant eyeballs on their back for reasons.
Oh, that's great.
Generates electric pulses. Oculus exposed as a single eye when active. Electrical field that covers it is enough to deter most predators. The Oculus detects anything capable of presenting a real threat. It attracts into its impenetrable shell. Okay, so let's blast it and see what happens. Oh, I guess I can't really blast it. Oh, ow! What was that? Oh, what are you guys doing up there?
Rotating.
I know, but they were not there 5 seconds ago. Where did they even come from?
Space.
Harder to burst, concussive weapons still did a job. Okay, so these are basically just the same as the last ones, but you gotta blow them with a missile and make sure that you're at a safe distance. Good to know. Bouncy, bouncy. Now I can bouncy, bouncy up here. Bouncy, bouncy over there. Using a lot of missiles in this room. That thing does not want me to shoot this pillar. Well, too bad, Mr. Eyeball Thingy. I'm destroying these pillars and you can't stop me. I think. Oh, yep. Entire level of room falls down. Oh, there they are. They're coming out of the holes in the side of the wall. That's where they're coming from. Oh, incoming scan data. Regional climate analysis. Abnormally low temperatures at ruins site. Climate anomaly detected. Okay, but how do I even get... Okay, so I'm assuming that this little morph ball chamber over in this big... Oh yes, I remember now. I couldn't actually get into the main part of... Oop, hold on. Of this room over here because it needed a spider ball track. But now that I have the spider ball, I can head up there and then get to this anomaly. After I'm done exploring in this room, because I want to find out what is at the top. That looks like a beam upgrade. Guess you could say I've beamed there, done that. If I have enough missiles, at least. Oh, well, there goes one. This room needs a lot of missiles to break these pillars, to be honest. I should have waited. Whee! There we go. And I think that is everything I need to do. Oh. Randomly turns into ball. Ignore that. Huh? Sorry, controller is malfunctioning. Controller is refunctioning. Now let's see what I got. Wave Buster. Wave Buster required. This powerful attack uses missiles while active. Using the wave beam, press and hold the fire button to fire, then press R to fire, and hold A for continuous fire. Oh my gosh, that is cool.
What did you do?
I can't show it because I don't have enough missiles left. But it basically creates a laser beam, like tether, out of my arm cannon that you can then direct and just wave around the screen.
Nice.
Actually, I'm just gonna go double check to make sure that I can't get into this door because I don't think that I can. I cannot get up that ledge at the moment because I do not have whatever gravity suit upgrade lets you jump in water as though it's air. So I will need to come back. But thankfully it will be easier to remember this room than all the others because there's still a part I haven't explored. The most annoying thing is always when you've explored the room, but there's still something in there that you can't get to, and you just kind of forget about it. Ooh, one shot. I just need to find some missiles and I'll be good. Hi, tiny little bugs. Can you just all rain down from the ceiling so I can blast you at once? Thank you. Oh, I'm already back up to 50 missiles. Thank you, little bugs. Didn't I already destroy you?
Now I feel like you're quoting, what is it? Is it Hellboy? It's Hellboy, I think. Didn't I kill you already?
I've never seen Hellboy, so I do not know that quote, but I am remembering that from, I think it was the TV show Pushing Daisies.
Okay.
Where in, like, the end of the first episode, the guy that strangled one of the characters and who was brought back to life just asked, "Didn't I kill you?" At which point someone else shows up from off screen and who he thought he killed but didn't, and she's like, "I can hold my breath for a really long time."
Yeah.
In the typical badass movie quote style before just, blasting him in the face with a shotgun.
That sounds about right.
Oh, look. The inexplicable giant living eyeballs.
Oh no, not these.
Actually, am I going the right way? Yes, this is a way that I can go because I remember that there is a spider ball track that leads me over there. So, yes, I can go this way. I'm just gonna get rid of these things because they are annoying. Oh, I thought I needed to jump to get over to that, but I just need to use bombs, not get out of Morph Ball. There we go. Boing. Eat. Gonna go get more missiles. How did I fall out of that?
Oh my gosh.
Missile expansion. And also a save room nearby so I can save my progress and make sure I don't lose the fact that I finally found out where I'm going.
Yay.
And I think I have a very optional upgrade to have my arm cannon shoot like a massive laser tether thingy. When in doubt, always save in a Metroid game, because you never know when you're going to run into something that wants to immediately kill you. Well, that always happens, but I mean like a boss or something.
Hey.
Ah, not these things again. Oh yes, the water is now nice and clean. Actually, is this a Morph Ball spot over here? No. Just a regular little hole in the wall, I guess. Actually, what's in here? Oh. Oh, that was the map room, right. Sorry, it's been a while since I've walked through this part of the game. So it is good to be back. To shooting little tiny glowing bugs. I think I remember this place. I think this is where I got Morph Ball. It was either that or the bombs. I can't remember. Whee! I am in a hole. Whoop. And I'm jumping. I guess Samus is a bouncy ball now. Whee. Nope. Nope. No, I'm not going to activate the elevator this time because I need to stay here. So I'm going to go this way. Go away, bugs. I'm busy. Oh. Destroy that. And scan. Cordite, so... Oh. Super missile. Oh, so I actually needed super missiles to find the little rooms to activate this gate. Which I need to get back up there. So, ooh, bit of lore that I missed last time. The cries of the dying land echo in our ears as we Chozo watch the great poison seep even further into the living pulse of the planet. The dark energy sinks into the trees and waters, devouring all life. Peaceful beasts die in the thousands. Some creatures survive, but their forms grow as twisted and evil as the force that fell from the sky. Many of these mutated monstrosities remain small enough to do little harm, but others grow enormous and threaten our very existence. One such beast defiles our sacred fountain, disgorging poison from its foul form, replacing pure flowing water with cascades of creeping death. Even in the face of such horror, we Chozo do not turn in fear. We are all that stands in the way of the great poison, and it is our duty to contain it. Okay, so that explains the, the plant monster that I fought. They did not put that there. It appeared there after the poisonous meteorite fell from the sky. And so they basically just had to try and find a way to deal with it. Aha! Found it. Bum 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 bum! Perfect. Alright, let's Spider Mario upside of this, or I guess Spider Samus.
Spider Samus?
Oh. Oh, I know what to do. Boink.
Perfect.
Yeah, benefit of playing previous Metroid games. Although, if I remember correctly... Oh, that must have been added in later games. In later games, you can also use the, what's it called? The boost ball on a spider track to launch yourself away. Oh, God, what was that? What was that?
Oh, no.
I saw what looked like a ghost, and it just flew through the wall over here.
Oh, that's great.
Okay, something tells me I should maybe turn on my thermal vision. Oh. Because I do remember one of the things did mention fighting off the spirits of like dead Chozo, so we might be getting close to that part, and I'm not sure if Samus is a bona fide Ghostbuster. Oh.
Oh no.
Yes, definitely oh no.
Oh god.
Okay, okay, that doesn't work. Let's try this. Ow. Oh god, thermal doesn't work either. Oh gosh. Aberration. Chozo Ghost. I knew it! Bioelectric field invulnerable to natural energies. As these entities phase in and out of existence, the only way to track them accurately is with the X-ray scanning. I don't have that, darn. This particular phase nature makes them invulnerable to natural energy types such as fire, ice, and electricity. Their aggressive and erratic behavior is most likely due to the corruptive effects in the Town 4 environments. They appear drawn to Chozo religious sites, where they wreak havoc on anything that dares enter the area. Wait, so does that mean I don't actually have anything that can fight these guys yet?
Oh no.
Oh boy. Okay, so I can only hit them. There's limits to when I can hit them, but I can hit them. And they are vulnerable to super missiles, it seems? Okay, so I can kill them.
Okay, very good.
They just, I guess they need to be vulnerable first. Okay, there's the last one. Bum 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 bum. Oh!
What'd you get?
The artifacts, or one of the artifacts I needed to. One of the artifacts was inside the giant plant the whole time, and it didn't give it to me after I came here the first time.
Oh my gosh.
That is so annoying. Artifact of Wild, 4th of 12. So I may have skipped one somewhere that I'll have to go back for. Because I think that I had only found the 1st and 2nd of 12, so I don't know where the 4th came from. Okay, is this the way out? No, that's the way it came from. Okay. But at least I figured out I can beat the ghost. If it's a little bit difficult when I don't have the X-ray visor, but, you know.
Na 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 na. Na na na. Na 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 na. Ghostbusters.
Hi, giant tentacle. Excuse me. Go away, Mr. Tentacles. I need to go through this door. What did I just say? I said go away. There's so many of these things. Oh, it's the grass. The grass was what was hurting me. Oh, right. I'm back here? Yes, I'm back here. So where am I going? Alright, this is no longer poisonous. Whee! Bonk. Steamy. Oh, I remember this place. This is the place where I almost drowned in poison because of the,
Oh god, yes.
Because of the, what's it called? The pumps. Laser scanning. Save complete. Right, now where am I going? I'm going up there, so if I need to climb to the top of this room. Unless, actually... I'm trying to remember if this room over here had a spider ball track in it, because if so, there might be an item in there. Worth the detour. Just a quick little check. Besides, I want to see if that area is nice and clean as well. Why are there so many of you guys? This area looks nice again, but there's still no water flowing through these giant mouths. Ooh, there's something down here. Perhaps? Maybe? Ooh. There is a missile expansion right up there, and I can't get it. Miss Angel, remind me of the Let Me In room. There is a missile expansion under the water.
The Let Me In room has a missile expansion under the water.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ow, what the?
Are you good over there?
Something pushed me off.
Well, that's rude.
I didn't even see it, and I didn't take damage, so... Oh.
Oh, Lord.
Hold on one sec, everybody. Sounds like a car alarm might be going off. Just gonna do a quick check, make sure it's not our car. Well, it's not my car, and I don't think it's your car, but I can't tell where it's coming from.
Alright, we're good, I think.
Hopefully. That wasn't even like a car alarm, it was just a prolonged scream of a car that was upset. Or maybe the car was going to the doctor and had to get its tonsils checked.
Panic car noises.
Panicked car noises. Missile expansion! I knew there was something up in here. Whee! Is there anything else to scan? No. Oh, it's just a little bug. I was wondering, I thought I saw like a monster or something. It's like, okay, it's just a tiny little bug. Still, that diversion was worth it for one missile expansion and finding another one for later. Okay, you know what, Mr. Eyeballs? Whee! Oh. I am wet.
Do you realize this is the third Mario reference we have made so far? Because when you first introduced it, I said, oh yeah, in the Luigi voice. And then of course there's the Spinosaurus. Dude, oh wait, no.
That is from Mario 64, because there is that part where Mario was randomly running on a wall in like one of Bowser's levels.
True.
So
I forgot that the original is the Spider-Man, not Spider Mario. That's what the really freaking clever guy does. Don't mind me. Oh no.
Okay, hopefully.
The first test was bad. They need to do more. Okay.
Yeah, thankfully, at least looking at my microphone, it doesn't look like the people outside will be hearing the car horn, hopefully.
That's good.
So they'll just hear us randomly talking about it, but never actually hearing it, so... Yep. Why are there so many of these little diver guys, I swear? Oh, no, that's actually interesting. Let's... Oh, no. Same as bombs. Nice, I can skip that part with all the stupid eyeballs. Oh, look, it's this room. Remember this room? I almost drowned in the poison. Part of me wonders if maybe there's just like a dog or something in the sea and it wants attention.
Aww, baby.
Maybe. I don't really know, but... Anyway, let's continue. I just realized there's lava down there. Maybe this place leads down to Magmore? I think that's the name of the fireplace. Either way, what's in here? Oh yeah, this was just a way through to somewhere else. Right. We just lead to this crystal cavern that doesn't actually have anything in it. Or it did have something in it, and then I got that something, and now there's nothing in it. Anyway, Spider Ball! Oh, sorry, I thought that was a missile expansion. Don't mind me. Oh. Oh. Okay, I thought those were platforms that disappeared with a bomb, but no, they just randomly vanish when you go on them. Oh. Oh boy, a door that I can't open yet because I don't have whatever laser it is that opens white doors. I can open purple, or... Actually, yeah, I can open purple, blue, black, and green, but I cannot open white or red. So I'm assuming that those are going to be an ice beam and a fire beam, respectively. Just based on coloring. New Chozo lore detected. What is this otherworldly pestilence that infects the land, seeking out life in its blind need for corruption? And where did the meteor that brought it originate? Was it crafted by alien hands? Or is it a roving chunk of planet that suffered a violent end? Our minds quail in horror at the thought that long ago, in some corner of the universe, as yet unseen by our eyes, an entire planet was perhaps once coated in this great poison. Whatever cataclysm may have ruptured that doomed place must have been mighty indeed, and if other meteors from it spread through space, bearing this evil to far corners of the universe, we hold fast to the hope that this is not so, that the only surviving remnants of this evil are here, on Talon 4, then, at least, there is hope for eradication. As we will find out in Metroid Prime 3, there's actually an entire planet just made entirely of this poison that they're fighting. Like, an entire full planet. And Dark Samus apparently Dark Samus's crib.
Oh dear.
Plated parasite. Hardy member of the parasite family and vulnerable to most weaponry. Cousin to the parasite, these creatures are known for their amazing resilience. Field studies suggest a weakness to more fault-delivered weapon systems. AKA, you can probably blow them up with bombs. No, that was not the way I came through, but I'm going to want to explore in this room a bit if I can. Which, I actually can't. I need to find a way up there, but I don't know where that is. So I guess I would just have to go through this hole and hope for the best. Whee! Oh. Hello. More coordinate. And another door that needs ice, I think. Oh, at least it gives me a nice cannon. Oh wow, there's like 3 lore panels over here, I think. To the Entrusted One, if you read these words, then our hope has not been in vain. Your path is fraught with danger. Monstrosities beyond description lurk in the shadows, starving, hunting for prey, searching for ways to quench the poisonous urges that bloom in their brains. Some of these are shrewd, but they are blinded by their evil designs. Believing in the black promise of the great poison, they seek to harness it for their own ends. It is these last that are the greatest danger. When you rid the universe of these creatures, you will be the true Entrusted One. I have a feeling that they are talking about space pirates, which Samus has fought them for quite a long time, I'll say. New Chozo lore entry. None know of our temple, the Cradle, will prove powerful enough to contain the evil forever. For now, it wraps around that abomination, cutting it off from the world above. However, we believe the power of Cypher, which has been produced By linking the 12 artifacts should be strong enough. The fate of this world is now left to the one who will collect all the artifacts in the future. The time when the entrusted one knows it's approaching.
Recorded to logbook.
Many Chosen are gifted with distant sight, and even more begin to learn it as our harmonization with the universe becomes more and more complete. We peer forward, seeing prophecy in the ripples of water, hearing rumors of coming days on the breath of the wind. Though we celebrate the distant sight, many of these visions are dark, the worst of the prophecies, and the most common, telling of the coming of the worm. Born from parasites, nurtured by the poisonous womb, the worm grows, devouring from within, until the world begins to rot. Not all prophecies come to pass, of course, but we cannot help but fear this dark portent.
It's another word for omen.
Okay. I thought. Yes. Okay. Oh, what's that?
When they talk about the worm, does that refer to that one creature in the sunroom, perhaps?
I do not know. I just realized that there might be spider-ball tracks over there that I can use. Potentially. It looks kind of like the pipe is filled, but... Okay, yeah, I guess I can't get in it just yet because there's all this piping in the way.
Curse you, pipes.
Unless there's a way to blow it up. Nope. Wee! 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 Something behind the wall seems to have activated. Well, that's descriptive. Oh, there we go. Wait, how am I supposed to even get up there? Oh, I got it. Nope. I guess I don't got it, because the camera's being funny. There we go. Dum 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 dum. Now it's over there. Whee! There we go. Dum 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 dum. Dum dum dum. Missile expansion acquired. Missile capacity increased by 5.
You're very singy tonight.
Metroid games usually have a lot of good little tones to indicate that you found something. Sort of like Legend of Zelda and the chest.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we just gotta go this way and figure out what is going on. Oh. Well, there's a blast door over there, and there's nothing else over there, so through the blast door we go. Oh. Only the holder of 12 shall face the worm. Okay, so the worm is their way of referring to the final boss. Now who's singing?
Always.
The great poison corrupts all, even the Chozo.
Oh dear. That's not on us or anything.
Oh, it looks like this is a map room. Ooh. Ooh, what is that? Oh, it's a ghost.
Oh dear. More ghost busting.
I got shot by lightning.
That's probably been the internet.
Yeah, if I can just defeat this, those statues usually hold items that of importance.
Alright, good start. Good start here. Here, let me put myself into the statue's head.
That always happens in like all the games.
It looks like it was feeding
Oh,
us. Okay.
there we go. I almost didn't grab it in time. Bum 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 bum. Purple, white, and red. Does that mean I'm here too early? Affected by heat. Affected by cold. The Hall of the Elders.
Recording to logbook.
Things bound to earthly shapes are Things bound to earthly shapes are temporal and frail, existing in a single dimension. They are fragile, vulnerable, and ultimately mortal. However, not all things obey this law. Shapeless, they wait beyond the realm of perception, emerging only when one arrives who can feel their presence. Such is the will of the Chozo. Our will to defeat evil seeping into this planet remains. We desire only to see the darkness meet its end. The will of the Chozo has no mind or reasoning of its own, though. It will be the entrusted one's trial. Okay, so I can only come through this when I have all three beams, but I can supposedly at least disable the one up there.
Alright.
Maybe. Yes, I can. I just need to find a way up there. Bum 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 bum. Oh, it still did potentially give me another way forward. A new path has opened. Hooray! The Elder's greatest power lies beyond the second lock. So I gotta come back when I have the ice beam. Got it. Whee! Boom. Okay, I'm now up here, so... Oh. Now I have another way. Safety shield offline. Caution near the window. Okay, and now I have another way forward. Wait. Can I get to the map room from here first? Yes, I can. Okay. I should probably do that first because I want to see where the heck I'm actually going. How do you know I'm not going west or east?
I
Hmm?
don't.
Wait. Oh, I'm doing the map again? Okay, I think that may have accidentally glitched just because I was in Morph Ball. Oops. Oh, it's missiles. It's a missile room, not a map room.
Good job, sweetie.
Beyonce is giving me sassiness for apparently finding a missile room and not a map room. Which, hey, how was I supposed to know?
Yes.
What?
I'm always giving you that.
And she clarifies that she is always giving me sass, which is true.
It is true.
At the very least, I can just jump back up to the window that I was already at. And continue making my way towards that weather anomaly, which, given everything, is probably going to give me the ice beam. I don't know if the people can hear you singing Homebound, but...
Well, then you'll just have to
yeah.
we'll just have to clarify for them.
Telluric alloy. Do I have something that can be... I'm trying to remember if I have something that can destroy telluric alloy. How do I turn this off? Morph ball, maybe? Yep, that works. Sorry, fishies. I need to drain your home so I can actually figure out what the heck I'm doing. Ah, I see. Said the blind man. Drain covered, destroyed. Stone Toad. Preys on small creatures in itself, only from within. Okay, so I need to be careful because there's a bunch of Stone Toads just hanging about. Yep. Thankfully, I can destroy them with a few well-placed bombs. Ba-bomb! Ah, how on earth did that grab me? Yes, I know that there is an abnormal temperature signature in the ruins. I am literally headed there right now. I am outside the room. I am literally right next to the room where that thing is. Fiance says I'm near the room where it happened, which I think is a reference to something, but I can't remember what. It's Hamilton, supposedly. Well, I've never seen Hamilton.
Doesn't mean I can't still make the reference.
Yep, and Fiance says she can still make the reference even if she knows that I haven't seen Hamilton.
He's probably very confused right now.
Yes, I am, and she thinks I'm confused. I definitely am. Now the question is, do I go through this little hole in the save room wall to somewhere else first, or do I go for the anomaly? I'm gonna explore in here. Maybe I'll find an item. Boop. Oh, it's an elevator to where? Talon Overworld East. So, actually, let me look at the map. Okay, so this elevator will take me somewhere down here, but I don't know where yet, so I will not use it until I investigate the temperature anomaly. Because that will likely give me the ice beam, which will get me a whole bunch of other places. Bum 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 bum! Ice beam, knew it! Ice beam acquired. Use X and down to switch to it and can now open white doors. Oh, and it froze the door behind me. Oh, you know, I gotta say, it kind of looks like I'm shooting snowballs. Oh, I gotta say that animation is pretty cool. Now the question just remains, what is behind this door over here? Hey, open. And it's a pathway. Oh, and it's another lift that takes me to the town overworld south.
I guess we were heading south.
Yeah, but now I have 2 different elevators to explore, and I'm not sure which one to use.
The left one.
The left one is not descriptive at all.
Come on. They're not right next to each other, are they?
They basically are. They're just like...
The one is on the left and one is on the right.
But that all depends on which way I'm looking at them.
Decide what way you want to look at them and then take the left one.
No, I'm just going to go back to the room with the 3 switches and try out the ice beam lever.
Actively refuses to.
No, I actively chooses to explore back in the other room because there were 2 ice doors in here. And that may have been a bad idea because now there's 3 ghosts. Quiet, you. Actually, I wonder if I can freeze these guys. Ow. You can't even see what I'm doing. Only problem with the charge shot, I need to hold the button, which makes it hard then to turn the camera. Okay, ice beam's not working. Switching back to regular. Ah, got one. That's 2. Where's the 3rd one? There it is! There we go. Oh, I'm back in the room where I was before. Good to know. Not the room where it happened. The joys of playing with someone you love. Okay, you know what? No, I am not doing this again. I'm just going to move on to the next room. Because apparently the ghosts respawn if you leave the room. Which is just kind of a why. Why are there so many ghosts in here? I can tell that, but just let me explore. That doesn't work. Is there anything else I can scan for potentially a hit? Yes, magnetic rail trap. I know that. There is another one. Is there not? No, there's not like another way up, so. I feel like there should be something else I can do in this room. I probably need to come back if I have like a screw attack or something. Okay, back to the room. Fight the ghost one more time, and then see what's behind the ice switch. Ow! I think the ghost just kicked me in the face. Yes, it is. It is a very impressive feat that a ghost managed to kick me in the face, but, you know, evil Chozo ghosts. Okay. Now can I explore this room without ghost? Fiance says no. And she's not even watching. Oh, okay, there is another way forward this way, but I don't know what's going to happen if I go down it. Why not? Let's try it! The statue is going to go bowling with Samus. Oh, energy tank! Woo! Health increased by 100. Very good. Oh, and then I just pop back out, and it slides back into place. Which means I can't do anything else in this room until I have the heat beam. Or the fire beam, or whatever the heck they call it. Point is, despite all the ghosts, worthy bit of exploration. And now I actually have a reason to use the missile room, because I desperately need more missiles. Locked and loaded. Woo! We now have a new key hook that says it's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Oh, it doesn't? Oh, it should say that. Yes, it is. It's a nice little Zelda themed hook thing. Okay. Don't worry, even if it is slightly askew, I can just put a jar on it. That way it's slightly ajar. I can just tell she's giving me a look from outside the room.
You're gonna have to smack yourself. I won't be in for a minute.
I am not going to smack myself, dear. What? Okay, I do not know which of these I'm supposed to take first, so let's try this one first. It's the right one. I'm taking the right elevator, sweetie, not the left one.
Why?
Because it's the one I found first, and it was in the save room before you get the ice beam, so...
You're being fair to the... Okay.
Yes, this elevator called dibs, and it actually... You know, it's actually perfect. You can't actually get out anyway unless you have the ice beam. Which... I think it takes... Oh, I think this is the thing that takes me towards the space pirate base that I couldn't explore earlier. Stop whacking me. Yep. Yeah, look, I can now, like, shoot little snowballs.
Aww.
It has a very slow rate of fire, so I don't really think it's useful for combat, though it does seem to do quite a bit more damage than the normal attack, so... That's possibly a benefit, you know, slow but strong.
but strong. Mighty Glacier, as we call it in the trope world.
I should be surprised that that's a trope, but I'm not.
He's listened to me talk too much about tropes. Speaking of which, where are you? Oh, you good?
Nah, the grass is attacking me.
The grass is attacking you?
Yeah.
You do some very interesting things to get your missile upgrade.
Well, I didn't realize that there was evil grass in here. Oh, I am where I was thinking I would be, but I'm in a completely different spot. Oh god, I froze. Okay, Ice Beam is significantly stronger against these flying pirates because I can kill them in like 2 or 3 hits.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah, I was thinking I was going to be down there, but instead I'm up here at a completely different door, which makes me think that maybe down there will take me to the other elevator. I do not know. I will go explore that. Whee! Actually, I don't think can I get back up there now? No, I can't.
No.
Nope, I guess I'm just gonna have to explore down here and eventually make my way back to the other elevator if I need to.
Making your way downtown.
You are very singy tonight, Missy.
Yes, I am. It's a little less common for me. It's a little
Fair point. Ooh. This place is very destroyed. And it is going to be mostly underwater, it seems. And yet I can fire my ice beam under the water, and it does not freeze it. Metroid, your logic confuses me sometimes. Ooh, what is that? Oh, just a door. Oh gosh. I'm being shot by turrets. Oh, I can freeze the turret solid. That's nice. I can't damage them with normal beam weapons, but I can now freeze them solid.
It's the
Door has no power. I think I know what I gotta do. And there we go. Power restored. I think. Yes. New creature. Talon Crab. Our child swarm. Life form, once harvested for food, exposure to phase has seen this practice diminish. Timid and harmless alone, but can be a problem when traveling in swarms. Oh boy, I'm gonna be underwater. Maybe I'll find the gravity suit. I hope I find the gravity suit, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get back out if I don't. Aquatic predator made of electrical bound skeletal halves. Linked only by electrical impulses. Ooh. The 2 halves somehow function effectively enough to launch the jetpack at the top of the Talon Ivik's aquatic food chain. Well, that sounds great.
What happened? What got ruined?
No, there's a big shark down there, and apparently it's bound together, like with 2 halves, like by like electricity. So I'm gonna have to probably, shoot it.
It's a shark bound together with, it's like a zombie shark got cut in half.
Yep. Oh god. I'm falling. I'm at the bottom. Oh god, what is that thing? Tangleweed. Plant life, basic sentience, protects the ground threatened. Only dangerous to small organisms. They are covered in tiny branches to trap potential meals. Lack strength to do anything more than hinder larger life forms. Okay, that's nice. But what about this thing? Aqua Reaper. Powerful aquatic tentacle, part of subterranean organism. Similar nature to the surface-based Reaper vine. Adapted to liquid environment. Shares poor vision of rock-dwelling cousin. Relying on crude sonar sense to seek prey. Unhindered by water. Reaper has considerable speed and strength. Okay, so basically I found the underwater equivalent of those tentacles that kept poking me through the rocks earlier.
Good job.
Okay, I'm not sure if I'm able to actually get back out of this area unless there's a gravity suit down here, but we'll see.
Good
We'll
luck.
see. Also, we just appreciate the fact that this metal does not move when I step on it, even though it's floating in the middle of the water.
Beautiful.
The door has no power. Okay, activating thermal. Oh, still no power. I guess I need to find other... Just need to find other thermal switches or electric switches. Oh, did not mean to go into a ball. Don't mind me, everyone. Just exploring an underwater wreck to see what treasures there are. AKA, is there an item in here? Hopefully one that can let me see the invisible ghost that I've had to fight the last bit. Oh, okay, there is one more outlet that I am missing somewhere. At least I think so, because there's a fourth light, and this door still has no power. No power. Alright, let's look around and find the light switch. Incoming scan data. Unusual gravity pattern. That has to be the gravity suit.
Alright, good luck.
Oh, and it is all the way over there.
This gives you more opportunity to explore.
Yes, but it is just where even is that? It's in the ice? It's in the ice place, I think. Is this the? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's in the ice place is where it is.
Well, that's great.
And I am not anywhere near that at the moment.
Even more exploration! Yay!
You're having so much fun. Yeah, well, for now, I'm just gonna keep hanging out in the underwater place because so far, at least, I haven't run into any troubles down here. And who knows, maybe there's something that will help me get to the gravity distortions later on. Plus, I don't really want to climb all the way back up.
That's fair.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna keep exploring this way. Auxiliary power must be used, and the door has no power. Oh, there's an underwater save room. Well, that's nice, I suppose. I swear, if this is a save point before an underwater boss that I can't fight until I get the other suit, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. But hey, you know, it's Metroid. Maybe I'll be able to defeat the underwater boss, even if I don't have the underwater abilities. Whee! An energy tank lies within this crashed lift. Well, that is a highly convenient bit of scanning right there. I mean, seriously. I never would have actually realized that there was something in there. Well located. Unless... Oh. Come on, Samus. You can definitely hop. Okay. Okay. There's... Well, at least I got the energy tank. You know, game, that would have been a really nice tip for you to tell me before I sunk to the bottom of this subterranean base. Whatever. Whatever. I guess I'm gonna go exploring more. Ow. Whee. Oh, no, no. God damn it. So, for anyone who is wondering, I'm going to work my way back to the ice place of the game, because that is where the next anomaly is, and I need that to keep exploring this underwater place that I am currently trying to get out of. At least I got more health.
You did. Good job.
Yeah. Still, would have been nice, you know, if they just, like, made the door something that you couldn't get through at the moment. Because I just, you know, I ended up here based on where what door I chose.
This is why you take the left door.
Well, I think the left door does lead to basically the same place, or like, you know, the same general area. It just puts me in a different spot somewhere, somewhere that I don't know.
Maybe it's over the rainbow. He's not even giving me a look. He's not even giving me a look. Not dignifying that with a response. That's fair.
I also hate that shark because apparently they can pull you off of the platforms.
How rude. Bruce is not a nice shark.
That Bruce is not, because this is the second time I've fallen back to the bottom.
Poor Bruce. Poor angry Bruce.
No, poor Samus, who has to keep climbing out of this underwater environment at a snail's pace.
Yeah.
Exciting streaming content, everybody. Samus tries to get out of the water in a very heavy metal suit.
Being foiled by a shark.
That literally splits itself in half.
I feel like there's kind of a movie based off of this. This honestly just sounds like the premise of like 3 shark movies.
Someone's underwater and they can't get out because the shark is being a jerk.
I mean, yeah, it's literally called 47 meters down. And 47 meters down uncaged. Is there a third one? There may be a third one.
I would not know. You can look that up because you have... okay, you don't have your computer. Never mind.
I don't have my computer, but you know what? Now I am gonna go look that up. Be right back.
Fiance will be back later. Oh, thank God. Okay, let's hopefully get out of here without any more sharks pulling me off the platform.
Good luck. You may need it.
Yeah. I also love how I got, like, a good chunk of the way down, it's like, oh, your movement is being hindered by the liquid environment. Come back when you have something else. It's like, you couldn't have told me that when I first entered the water.
No.
I get that that's part of the Metroid experience, but I really wish when it comes to water levels it wasn't. Because Samus is always really sluggish in the water until you find the gravity suit. Or the hazard suit, or whatever the suit is called in that particular game. And at least I'm back on dry land for a minute. And this bit of water's very shallow.
Okay, now there's just two. There are just two 47 meters down films. However, there are there are plenty more Shark Attack movies where that came from.
Yeah. Okay. Got myself lost in a circle there. Stop shooting me. Bad space pirate. And before someone asks if there are good space pirates, the answer is probably no, so... And it also still does not look like there is a way to actually get back up to the door that I was just previously at before for the elevator, so I am going to have to go the long way if I want to see what's at the other elevator. But, because of the fact that... what's it called? Yes, because of the fact that that room that I was in had a third bomb slot that requires a fire laser to open, I'm gonna have to head back there anyway eventually, so... Now, I'm just gonna see if I can get that missile expansion a little bit early. And no, I can't. Because of conveniently placed geography. Although I actually wonder, is there anywhere else that I can actually explore with the ice beam? Doesn't look like it until I have the grapple beam. So I'm just gonna head back to the magma caverns because that is the closest path I can take to get back to the ice place where the anomaly is occurring. On the plus side, I get to see Samus' ship again. Woo! And who doesn't love Samus' little ship? And this nice little serenic backdrop. Nom. If you have a chance, can you get me more water? Thank you. Beyonce's just going to do a hydration run. Thank you very much, my dear. I shall give you a kiss when you come back. Boing, boing. Okay, so Ice Beam, while being very slow, is very strong. Able to one-shot enemies to take at least 4 or 5 hits earlier in a single blast. Phew. Very cool. So back to the lava cave we go, which will then be the perfect way to get back to the ice cave, because that totally makes sense. Oh. I can apparently also freeze this giant plant thing. And then, you know, blow it up. Wonder if I'll be able to set it on fire later when I get the fire beam. And no, I cannot cross this path yet because I still don't have the freaking grapple hook. Where is it? Where is the grapple hook? I will find you, Mr. Grapple. This I promise you. Well, I'm gonna have to find the grapple hook eventually if I want to, you know, get through the game. Question is where. Maybe it's in an underwater ship. Yay! Thank you. Ice, baby. I can't believe I didn't think of that joke earlier. Ice, baby.
Which is even more funny considering how much singing we've done during this stream.
That's a fair point. Anyway, back to the place that is filled with lava. At which point I'm going to look around a little bit because I seem to remember there being an ice beam upgrade somewhere down here. I just can't remember where. Maybe it was with the wolf. The werewolf. She's giving me the look again. Where is the elevator to the fireplace? Okay, there. It's that way to the elevator to the fireplace, and I don't think that. Oh, okay. So that there's two ways to get to it. You know what? I guess I'll head back this way. Yes, I will head back this way. I wonder if the monsters in this place are vulnerable to the ice beam weapon. Ah. Well, the ice beam is a very strong weapon. I will give it that. Oh, do not set me on fire. Oh, I can freeze the flamethrowers.
Very nice.
Look at that smile. Oh dear. Slightly crispy Samus, go.
Sure.
I still can't defeat these guys yet, though. So I hope that one day I will be able to kill them. If only to make up for the fact that they spit me into lava occasionally. Warning. This place is hot. Okay, can I break this? Benzidum. Bendesium frame. I don't think that I have anything that can break the Bendesium yet. Well, we can try. No. Okay, so let's try this. No, I do not have anything that can destroy the Bendesium frame yet, so I will need to come back. Oh, okay, this place has been upgraded from turrets to actual space pirates. Glad to see they're stepping up the security, at least, in some of the old areas. Makes them a bit more interesting to get through. Ah! If dangerous. I'm trying to remember if there was... No, I don't think that the ice beam would help me over there. That's always so difficult to remember everything that you can do in every place. Whatever, let's just focus on getting the gravity suit for now. We can worry about the other stuff later. I'm sure I will be back to exploring this area later. Whee! Going up. Back to the ice place we go to look for a new suit. I wonder if Samus has more than 2 suit upgrades. Because normally it's only really 2 in the games, but Metroid Prime does have a little bit. It's a bit different than the other games, so let's zoom out. Yes, there it is, and it is near. I can't. It looks like it might be near the other movement to Magmore Caverns, which would have made it a waste, or this room over here with. Oh, yes, that's right. The research core had an ice door at the bottom that I couldn't get through. But that does mean I think I need to go back through the area that's just completely covered in darkness. Very nice. Yep. Was there also a room somewhere that had a spider ball track? I'm trying to... Yes, I think this room over here had a spider ball track, so I'm going to go explore that first. After I explore the super missile door, which I do remember. Actually, should probably switch off of ice beam for the moment, because I don't think that shooting creatures that live in an ice environment with an ice beam is going to be very effective. It might be, though. You never know. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh. A little hidden tunnel. Whee. Missiles! I'm the queen of the tower. Now we just need to head back over that way. And after I explore the spider ball area, I will save. Nope. Nope, I could not skip that. Blarg. Oh, but I can use that to skip that. Nice. But does that even... No, that doesn't really take me where I want it to go, so... Because I've been most... Oh, actually, does it? No. I feel like I'm getting myself turned around. Okay. Okay, no, this is the way I want to go, because I want to get over here. But I need to go the other way first, just so I can explore and see if there's a spider ball track. So I will be back, Mr. Door. Don't you worry. Up. Okay, the space pirates definitely are starting to have a higher presence around the planet, because those drones were not here before. And they will probably be here when I get back. Oh. Oh boy. Looks like that little mini-boss I fought, or at least a smaller cousin of it, is now down there.
Oh boy.
Yep, so let's try to avoid fighting Godzilla. Because I think the spider ball
What
truck...
about Demi-Godzilla?
We're not fighting Demi-Godzilla.
Was it Demi-Godzilla?
No. No Zillas. We're just gonna go up the spider ball track and get me some missiles.
Okay.
And we're gonna go back out the door without fighting... I'm trying to let you live, you stupid dinosaur. Leave me alone. I don't want to have to kill you this one time. I got other things to do. Places to go, people to see. So what's wrong with taking the back street?
You never know if you don't go.
I'm not continuing this song, but just...
I will.
What is with all the musical numbers we're having tonight? This is not Equestria.
Well, we learned when not to sing songs.
Actually, let's see if the ice beam actually works on these things.
Just so
Ow,
you,
what the-
and just so you know, you'll never shine if you don't glow.
Oh, okay, no, ice does not work on these things. Honey, you're very distracting right now. I'm sorry. Just
Okay, let me know when you're done not dying.
okay, I'm done not dying.
Hey now, you're a rock star, you're the star, you came on, go play. Now you're a rock star, get the show on, get paid, it's all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold.
Is there something else over here? Okay, yeah, that just led to where the boost ball was. I don't need to go back that way. I already have the boost ball. And I will need to use the energy or the wave beam for quite a bit of this. I do love the fact, though, that these guys are now very easy to defeat, because I just gotta freeze them and then blast them. Stop moving. Thank you. I don't know why, that just reminds me of... What was it? Flushed Away, I think? Where it's like the one guy has him cornered, but the boat they are on is speeding so far away that the tether holding the bad guy is about to go taunt. Mm-hmm. And so it's like, any last word? Any last requests? Or it's like, any last words? Like, yes, can you suddenly fly off the back of the boat screaming like a little girl? Huh? Boing! Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go save because I did not save at the last save room. And that's always a bad idea. So, dramatic saving animation. Go. Oop, I did not want to step back on that. Okay, so it still gives you energy back, but doesn't necessarily heal it. Glacier 1 secure zone access. Okay, which direction is it again? Okay, that's the way to the giant rock monster, and I still need the grapple beam to get through most of that. Oh, there is a white energy door over here, so maybe I can skip the trek back through the entire research facility. So let's try that way first. Because I would like to not have to go back through the entire research facility. And these things are just a pain in the ass, I swear. Okay, you know what, dude? You're gonna be the first one to experience this. Oh. Congratulations, annoying drone. You were the first one to die from that attack that I unlocked, like, almost half an hour ago. Whee! Ow. Welcome to the boss arena. I'm not sure if you saw that boss fight or not.
I don't think I did.
Okay, it looks like there's just a normal little guy in here now, so... Or little guy, but you know what I mean. Not really worth it, I guess. Whee! Yep, this is where I unlocked Spider Ball and got the ability to ride on the ceiling. Still make my way back to that anomaly with the gravity. Because need to get gravity suits so I can explore that other area. Oh, that was perfectly timed. Very nice. Yes, there's a spider ball track in here that I did not use, or that I did use, but that I couldn't do anything with because there was a white door. But now that I have ice, I can explore it. Energy tank. This ice blocks a tunnel. Really? Great, so now I need to remember that there's an energy tank in this room. Unless... no. It was worth a shot, I guess. Unless... Dang it. Okay, I really need to remember this tunnel because there's an energy tank in here. And I don't think that there was a way to mark this specific room. That is something I do miss from Metroid Prime 3, because in that game, you did actually have the ability to mark specific rooms and like highlight them green if there was something in there that you wanted to come back and check out later on. And okay, this room has a lot going on in here, so let's try this door. Aha! This is the door that takes me back to the research facility. This is the room where I got the thermal visor.
Very nice.
Which I'm not going to go in because there are Metroids in there. Even if Metroids might not actually be as much of a problem anymore now that I have an ice beam. I guess let's continue down the path and go in the doors. The order they were intended? Question mark? Oh. Unless I can't. Please do not tell me that there is no way back up. Underwater again. door forward is underwater too. Okay, there is a way back up. Thank goodness. But I'd much rather try the door that does not go underwater first. Even if it just leads me to a save room. I don't know, it actually is taking me somewhere completely different. Cool. I'd much rather try this path than the one that leads me underwater again. Because I'm kind of tired of underwater at this point. Oh, gosh. Nope, just a little bug. Ow, what the? Didn't I just destroy you? Or is this like some sort of never-ending spawn of bugs? No, I guess not, but that was kind of weird. Ow. What? Glider, docile, airborne creature with unusual magnetic properties. Okay, so once again, I need the what's it called? The grapple beam. What is that thing? Oh dear. Adolescent Metroid, energy safe and tentacles increase threat level. More efficient. Ow. Ah, great. So we've got evolved Metroids now. And it looks like I can't really get through most of this room until I find the grapple beam. Because I needed that to ride on this thing. So let's head on down and see what's here. Missile expansion. And it looks like it's below the ice. Oh, no ice physics. Cool. Okay, so I do need the grapple beam for most of this room, but I can at least get into this door without it. Ooh, actually, I wonder if I can get over to the other door from that platform over there. Worth a try. Especially if that other room is a safe room. Nope. Need grapple beam. Grapple, grapple. Not to be confused with grumble, grumble. It's giggling at me. Whee! Icy tunnel! And it seems that this room also has an underwater doorway section. So, yeah, let's come back to that. I just realized the music changed and it's kind of funky. I don't think I can get further because I need the grapple beam. Okay, if this game so badly wants me to go through this underwater part, I will go through this underwater part as much as I will not like it. Yes, I know there are gravity pulses. I'm trying to find my way over there. Okay, that wasn't as underwatery as the last place, which is always good. Huh? Okay, there's another underwater cavern. And a silly shark. Knock down some pillars. Well, that will definitely help. Especially because I don't think I can jump over there because I don't have the grapple beam. Oh gosh. How do I get out of the water? There. Alright, let's keep on moving on. Through the water and into the gravity place. I have reached the anomaly. Now, how do I get out of the water so I can see what the anomaly even is? Please don't tell me. Okay, so I need to go down there in between the tentacles and the evil shark that wants to eat me. And just... Doesn't look like it's a boss room, though, which is surprising, but never know. Still need to find a way, hopefully, out of the water. Oh, okay, those fish are frozen. Let's jump down here. This is the only way forward. Oh, thank God.
Did you get your grapple beam? Did you get your gravity suit?
Yes, I have the gravity suit now.
Yay!
Which means I can now freely move underwater. Because, yes. At least I'm pretty sure it's going to be the gravity suit. Not sure what else it would be. Oh, yes. Purple. That is the gravity suit.
Perfect. There was actually a clip in one of PTG's Mario Galaxy playthroughs where he went over to a specific Luma and literally said, "Hey you, you're purple. Talk to me."
Oh. I can also now apparently see better underwater?
Sweet.
At least it looks like I can. It's kind of hard to tell, but still. I can move freely. I've never been so happy to have the gravity suit. Now I can move freely through liquids. But I still don't have the grapple beam, and I don't think it's anywhere in here. Stop moving, dang it. Oh, it actually took me out near a completely different door than the one that I came through. Let's explore and see what's this way. Is there anything up here? Doesn't look like it. But okay, this is just the way, the other part of this pathway. I still can't get over to this area because I don't have the grapple beam. But now that I have the gravity suit, I should be able to get through that space pirate facility back in the hub world. It should. I'm assuming that maybe the gravity beam or the grapple beam is in there. If that is a crashed remains of the ship I was on, that is where I lost the grapple beam. So, you know, might make sense that that's where it's now currently just chilling. Either way, it doesn't really look like I can do much else here, so I'm gonna have to move on. Ow, stop moving so much. Okay, Ice Beam definitely has some downsides. It's so slow and so slow firing that even if it can help kill guys in one shot, doesn't necessarily make it a good choice in certain circumstances. Is there anything else I can do over here? Oh, no, wait. That's gonna take me back through the area that I was just exploring before. And again, I don't think I can get there until I have the grapple beam, so I'm not going back through the dark labs. So I'm gonna climb back to the top of this and head to the elevator. You know, just gonna elevate my experiences. Fiance turns from her reading to give me the look. So, excuse me. My apologies for that. Oh, nope, that is Lab of Darkness. Let's not go into Lab of Darkness. Whee! Ooh, look how cool my morph ball is now.
Oh. Galaxy Samus.
Super Mario, no, Super Galaxy Samus. Super Samus Galaxy. On the plus side, I will probably be coming back through this way at some point, so hopefully I won't forget to grab the energy container that's just sitting in there. Yep, and now we can actually see what Samus really looks like when she's not in water. Magmore Caverns. Not to be confused with Magless Caverns. Okay, save room first. Save complete. Scanning. Scanning. I'm purple. Or bluish purple. Actually, at least in some of the other games, once you have the gravity suit, you are also immune to lava damage. So, okay, I'm gonna defeat these guys, and then I'm gonna test if Samus can now survive in lava, which would be cool. Ow! Stop shooting missiles! That's my thing! You guys are real pains in the neck. You know that? And Okay, no. So apparently in this game, gravity suit is not enough to survive in lava. I'm assuming that either you need to drain lava, or there's still one other suit grade upgrade that I don't know about that I will need to get. Which I do appreciate. If it is another suit upgrade, I do appreciate the fact that there are more than just 2 suit upgrades, because that's usually the how many there are in most of the 2D Zelda game, or not Zelda. Yeah. Okay, more whatever material it is that starts with a B. So.
Okay, take a deep breath and use your words properly.
I don't know what that thing is called. Badizium, Badazium, Badum Badum Badum.
Okay, that sounds like a small child trying to remember the Bedazzler thing from like the 90s.
I think I saw like a video or something covering like horrible designs, and somebody had like bedazzled their steering wheel with like huge like gems like pretty big in the palm of your hand, and it's like, why would you do that to your steering wheel? If the airbag goes off, that thing is gonna like shred you.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, sometimes we think more about aesthetic than we do about the potential safety. I mean, technically, some of the stuff we all have in our cars could become flying hazards in the event of a car accident. Doesn't mean we don't have them.
Maybe, but this isn't like literally putting a like palm-sized crystal on your steering wheel on the exact spot where the airbag would deploy from. It's like there's things in your car that are loose that could potentially be dangerous, and then there is gluing dangerous things to where your airbag is going to explode from.
Kind of gives you the impression that the person did not like the way, because you know how often there's like a little decal or an etching on your car to tell you that this is where the airbag is located. Kind of gives you the impression the person did not like that and decided to cover it up with something they did.
Yeah, I think it was they were supposed to be like energy, like spiritual gems or something, you know, to remove like bad vibes, and it's like I can understand wanting your car to be nicer, but don't put it on the location where the safety devices literally explode from. There's more than enough problems with cars being recalled because the airbags explode and hurt people. We've had enough problems with that in the past. We don't need a lawsuit because you decided to put gems on your airbag.
That's gonna make you think too about the that if that is becoming more and more of a common problem, it does also make you think about the isn't it true that with at least some NASCAR cars, they're specifically designed to fragment in a way that doesn't hurt?
I think so, because if the car smashes itself to pieces or fragments away from you, all of the momentum that might be at risk of hurting you would then bleed off into the other pieces that are being mangled.
Which is pretty awesome, since it lets, you know, the race car drivers walk away without serious injuries. I do wonder if there's a reason why that's not incorporated into more modern cars. Perhaps they're not as viable on the main road with environmental factors?
Potentially, but I do know cars are designed to crumple in certain ways to try and reduce the velocity that hurts people. It's just less of like tearing itself apart and more of like crumple and airbag. But usually, in those instances, it's like, you know, when they're doing testing on that stuff, the best way they can predict where you will be is based on you sitting in the correct spot with a seatbelt. So,
yeah.
But jeweling random stuff to your car to make it pretty, or to make it that way it gives you good vibes while covering up the airbag is not something that they are prepared to, you know, think ahead on.
Yeah. Also, heck, I have to admit, the crumpling thing is kind of interesting for me to listen to, because when I was 19, I was in a car accident and nobody involved was hurt. My boyfriend at the time and
John Dork.
yeah, that is how Piemaster refers to him. My family also refers to him as the placeholder. It was not a very nice breakup, all things considered.
But getting back to car.
Anyways, yes, we were rear-ended on our way home from a concert. We were at a stoplight, and we were rear-ended and hit the person in front of us. Thankfully, nobody involved was very injured. Just a bit of whiplash, a bruise here and there. All things were fine because everybody involved was wearing seatbelts. And yes, so we were all very, very lucky in that case. However, there was something that was very startling about peeking into the back seat to see if there's anything we need to grab out of there before we left the scene. And realizing that the back seat was pushed all the way up against the front seats, meaning that if somebody had been sitting back there, their legs could have been crushed. Or at the very least, very, very painfully squished.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of amazing to see, like, I mean, heck, placeholder even thinks that, you know, it was the spare tire he had in the back that also helped dampen some of the damage, because we were hit at like 40 miles an hour.
Was the person on their cell phone or something? Or?
It's possible. It was about 12:30 in the morning, so that certainly has to count for something. I don't personally remember seeing any cell phone, but the placeholder says there was one on the seat next to the guy. So, is it possible? I'm not sure. I did not necessarily think to ask because the poor guy was sobbing because he realized what he did.
Yeah. Yep. There are plenty of people that feel bad or horrible about accidents, and you know, people do make honest mistakes. I have had a few close calls just because of like a brief like lapse or some such.
Yeah, he was. It was funny. I remembered at the time I thought he was a few years older than us. I thought he'd be like in mid-20s or something. No, he was 20 years old. He was only a year older than us at the time. That probably doesn't help very much. But
so nice to be able to move freely through this infuriating section. Oh, why are there space pirates underwater?
Maybe they want a bath.
Aqua pirates. Oh, no, read.
Anybody who's listening to the stream is probably we're having a wide variety of conversations.
Yes, we are.
Time. I mean, granted, we usually have. I mean, yesterday we were pretty focused on the game itself.
Well, it's Undertale, so.
There was Undertale. Plus, there's so many more characters and dialogue involved.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a different game, but in the past, I think the last Metroid stream we did when I was getting home, we ended up talking a lot about like nerd stuff. And now the person is going everywhere between Hamilton references and breaking into song and car accidents. Like, this is just where we're at right now.
Yep. Yep. Underwater save room. Open door.
Opens door by shooting at it.
Yep. Makes me wonder how people who don't have guns get from room to room.
Well, probably the same way we're supposed to think like, hey, how do people who are not Samus get around? Considering she's the only one who has the morph ball technology.
That's fair.
I mean, really, either this place is either just specifically designed for her, or this type of stuff is way more common than people realize. Or they have a completely different method of getting around that has the same results. Maybe they don't need to shoot it with a gun, maybe they need to whack it with a hammer.
Hammer time. Or they just need to like touch it and it disrupts the field enough that ooh.
Uh-oh. Oh dear.
Something up above just killed that space pirate. I think that there's a monster around.
Oh dear.
Where's the door? There's the door.
No, or maybe there's all sorts of biometric stuff involved. Who knows?
Maybe. Guess this needs more power. Now I need to go all the way back down.
Measuring.
Fiance Angel is making a hat.
Yes. I actually around the time, I think it actually started in the summer of 2020, I learned how to do loom knitting, which is really, really nice. It's simpler than traditional knitting or crocheting. My sister and my mom know how to do both very well. I learned how to knit when I was younger. My sister actually taught me, which was cool. I only completed one project though. It was a scarf, and you can definitely tell it was a beginner's project because the first like 20 or so rows had a little bit wonky edges, and then you can tell when I got the hang of it because it went completely straight all of a sudden. There was no more like boulders or something that happen when you drop a stitch or accidentally add one. But I actually found it was rather I don't really know what the right word to say is. It wasn't something I could really fall into kind of mindlessly. I always had to do the through, around, over, off, through, around, over, off, and count the stitches after every row, and it just wasn't natural for me. But with loom knitting, it's quicker, it's a little bit more, I guess, mindless, you could say. It's a very easy repeated motion, there's not as much counting involved, and the results come out quicker, which is really nice. That being said, obviously it doesn't let you do the same pattern, and you can make a hat real nice. I actually started this yesterday, or the day before, and it's a hat that's fit, a full-grown person by now. Even with a plan, it's funky. So I need to go get my scissors and my needle because I'm going to finish it off.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue looking around for switches.
Very nice. Good luck.
Will do. Door's open.
Don't worry, you can at least find there's a switch right in front of you.
Nah. Yay, health. Oh, hold on. Brief controller issue? There we go. Don't know what was going on with that. Oh, tiny little tentacles now.
Babies.
Maybe I need to actually... Maybe the boss is going to be like the actual creature behind all these tentacles. Because something killed that space pirate and the entire ship shook, so... Don't you guys have anything better to do than harass me?
No. You'd think if the answer was yes, they probably would have done it by now.
Yeah.
Either that or they're really, 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 really dumb. I mean, granted, either one's a possibility.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah. Well, then again, Samus, I'm pretty sure has her own reason to go after the space pirates, just in general.
This yarn is so soft.
Oh, I actually hit one? Cool. Bum 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 bum.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it isn't, I mean, the space pirates are responsible for killing Samus's...
Ridley was the one who directly killed them, but yes, Ridley is like the leader of the space pirates.
Yeah.
Well,
I
big
mean,
bastard.
really
That's
big
why it
bastard.
took him so long to get included in Smash, because he was
too
apparently
big.
yes, because he was apparently too big, at least until he wasn't.
Yep.
I mean, there's a reason he was a stage hazard in Smash Bros. Wii U. Oh. Okay, yeah, something is definitely here and killing Space Pirates, because that entire metal plate just exploded, and there's a dead Space Pirate up there now.
Oh, well, that's great.
Look, he's breakdancing. Okay, let's slowly head on down.
You
and
really are breaking in this long in this one.
You are, yes. Okay. Aqua Sac will burst when subjected to impact or trauma. Believed to be the same family as the Snap Sac. Similar features. Keeps most creatures from feeding on it. Okay. Actually, I'm going to pause for a minute because nature is calling me. So, I will just leave this on the intermission for Fiance to entertain you while I go do something. Go back.
This is the intermission. It's the part where I hate Carrie. Carrie, Carrie intermission. This is the part where I sing the Carrie while I turn the pages. Carrie, Carrie Alexander, paper wrestling 2930. Okay, so for those, if anybody wants to know where that song is from, that is actually something from the Red vs. Blue bloopers from season 9. And just imagine somebody specifically going out of their way to animate another person slowly turning and walking away from the guy who's singing, because that's exactly what happened. It's wonderful and it gets in my head. And yeah, I sing it sometimes even when I'm at work. Yes, so, hello people, I'm actually going to steal his chair so I can get a little closer to the mic. Hello. Hello everybody. Gosh. I actually have no idea what to say exactly. I'm just taking the yarn, threading the yarn for the hat off. This is actually going to be a present for my aunt, so I'm really excited. I think she's really going to like it. It's very colorful. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I hope everybody's having a good day. I hope you guys had were able to see some of the stream in the previous one that we did yesterday with Undertale. We were having a lot of fun with that. And just also enjoying the Metroid. Just hope you guys are enjoying this. We're just doing our best here. We are doing our best. And yeah, we're having a really good time with it. Even when I'm not playing, it's sometimes just fun to just make commentary, even if I'm not in the room. As you guys probably saw, I was hanging up something on the wall and just decided to be a smartass anyways, because, well, that's what I am. I learned it from my mom. She proudly declares that she is wise ass. My sister and I are smartasses. I think we become wise asses once we ourselves become parents, but we'll see. Yeah. Aha, I stole your chair.
Get out of town.
That's fair. I wasn't really doing much. I sang the intermission song, and then I mentioned what I was doing with the hat, talked about smartasses, and then I lost what I was going to say next. So I just said awkwardly.
My chair.
Thank you everybody for enduring the awkward intermission. We'll see you again soon. Hopefully I will think of more things to say in the next time.
Alright. Back to fun. Okay, this is all fun, but back to the game.
Back to game fun. Oh dear,
Yep.
Dropping my needle. Okay, everything is just fine.
I forgot. Watch.
Whee! Oh my gosh. Boing.
feel like there's a way to. There should be a way to do 2 bombs, but I can't figure it out.
Excuse me.
Or maybe that's just a way. No. Yes? No.
Oh god.
I feel like there should be a way to get up there, but I don't know if there's actually anything of productive value up there.
I just know you start to say the same thing that I say whenever I'm not sure if I'm doing something right. Right? Yes. No. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, I got it.
There we go.
There we go. Okay, you can do this. You're doing great. Oh god, I lost my needle. Come back. Come back. Back. Where did it go? Oh, found it. Found it.
Oh, jumped too early.
Ah, I usually don't work with yarn that is this thick, so it does lend itself to a little bit of interesting endeavor. There we go. That looks good.
Oh, I think I know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to bomb as I'm still going up.
Okay, that's good.
It just takes a bit of practice. Yes, there's an energy tank up there.
You can do it! He's so excited. Do you have any idea how far into this game you are? Oh no!
Nope, not a clue.
Eh.
Though the gravity suit is usually fairly far in. And I have at least half of the... Yeah, I have more than half of the energy tanks. I don't think the game is super long, especially compared to some of the other games, but...
That's kind of crazy. I feel like you just started this.
Well, I have 3 streams that are each like 2 hours, so...
Still, though, not... I mean, you don't always go, like 6 hours at a time, but I feel like usually when I've seen you play games, they usually take you longer.
It depends on the game. Metro games usually aren't too long. I mean, Metroid Dread for the Switch, which is one of the 2D ones, has you unlock things for beating the game in under 2 hours. So
And maybe I'm just used to I mean, the more recent games I've watched you play have been Fire Emblem and Spiritfarer.
that's fair. Both of those are longer.
And I Am Bread.
Still need to play more of that eventually. Can I even get up further?
Okay, moment of truth. Here we go. Ah.
We have a hat,
We have
ladies
a
and
hat.
gentlemen. We have a hat.
I gotta go see what this looks like.
Yep.
Give a nice little, like, oof in the back. Like this. Ah.
Yep.
Oh, it's warm and soft. I love it.
Yep. I'm gonna check in here first before I head up. Oop. Okay, this does actually lead me somewhere. So, oh, what is that down there?
In radiation. A lot of it.
Okay, definitely need some sort of hazard suit to get through that. Oh, okay. There is a new area I've discovered called Phazon Mines East at an elevator.
Okay.
But given how I'm pretty sure the intense radiation in the area below me is Phazon, I'm assuming I'm going to have to come back when I have an upgraded suit.
Alright.
Worst comes to worst, I'll explore the rest of this area, then go to the Phazon Mines.
Okay.
Or if I can't go further in this area, then go to the Phazon Mines. My gun is so cool.
Does it shoot ice?
Yes. She's giving me the side look. Ow, she almost threw Zora at me again. Stop abusing little Zora.
Oh. Here, buddy.
Dora is now on my head.
Wait, no, can you stay? No, yes. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I almost had it.
Oh, I can't destroy it that way. Cool.
Oh. The little flashlight keychain you gave me for my birthday.
Aww.
Yay!
Ooh, what is this way? I kind of want to explore up that. Oh, another elevator. Chozo Ruins South. You know what? I'm gonna actually step into this hologram just to see what's here. Then I'm gonna come back and continue exploring this area.
Alright.
If only so I can figure out where this elevator is and maybe unlock a shortcut to it in the future for easier access. Oh, it's... Oh,
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
I found the left elevator.
Oh my gosh! You found the left. Oh my god, I can't even with you right now. I really can't. You found the left elevator. Good for you. You're doing great.
Yep. So it makes me... But I still probably wouldn't have been able to get through most of that underwater section, so... Is there anything else even in that underwater section? No, the only other thing I think around is that elevator to the phase on mines, but I can also continue going up in here. But now my part of my brain just wonders, was there even a point in going through that underwater section if I could have just taken the other elevator?
I told you should have taken the left one.
But then I wouldn't have gotten the gravity suit.
Still.
And besides, I'm sure I'm going to need a gravity suit for plenty of other locations too, so...
Still.
Ah, okay. Out of ball. Now let's see what's in here.
I knew I had more keychains in this box, which is why I wanted to take a look at it. And I found a Music in the Parks thing from 2008.
Weakness. Rampant weakness due to severe water saturation.
Remember when we used to do Music in the Parks? We got little pins for it?
Yes.
Oh, these are dang. For those of you who don't know, Piemaster and I were both involved in band throughout high school, middle school. Did you also play in elementary school?
I played in elementary school. I don't remember if there was any music in the parks for
There
that.
probably wasn't, but you know, we were heavily involved in like musical and like music stuff throughout pretty much our entire school.
Rampant weakness due to severe water saturation, but I can't really find a way to break it. Maybe I need heat beam, because, you know, water, if there's a... Actually, yeah, that probably makes sense, because if there's a lot of water in it, then, you know, heat, water expands, turns to steam, explodes.
Very nice.
Maybe, so I'm just...
Yeah.
Maybe I do need to go to the phase on mines.
We would get, and what Music in the Parks was, if you guys don't know, is we would get to, we would go to a school. It was usually Hershey Park. We would usually all get on the buses, and at like 5 in the morning on a Saturday. I don't know who thought that was a good idea. And we'd go and we would perform in front of a panel of judges about I think like 3 different schools and stuff. And, you know, then we would go to the actual park and we'd be able to spend the whole day there. Which was awesome when we'd get home at like, you know, 10:30 at night and go home and all pass out. And then we'd hear like the results on school on the weekends, and it's cool to see like, oh yeah, I remember they got little buttons for it, and holy crap, I feel a little old. It's from 2008, 2009. We were in, oh my gosh, that was even before we were in high school. Do you realize that? That's crazy.
I am Samus.
Like,
I am entering the phase on mines. Mine! Mine. Hmm?
Sorry, I'm talking out loud to myself here.
Let's hope that I can actually make some progress here. Okay, yeah, it looks like I'll be able to do something. And more grapple beam places, of course.
Oh, they're different. Okay. I thought for a minute I had two of the same one, but I don't actually. My dad's gone, is a big, like, mountain climber. He's actually big into the Appalachian 46. He's doing it with my uncle. They're very, very close to finishing the end. And but he's also gone climbing in the Rockies with an old friend of his from Colorado, and he would bring, and he's brought back my sister, he's brought us back a couple of souvenirs. We have a couple of Colorado keychains from that, which I think is cool. And he also, I think at one point, brought back these rocks that like kind of had like quartz-like minerals in them. They're pretty awesome. I think I still have those. They're probably in my closet somewhere. But, it was fun. I've never been. I have actually been to Colorado. I was actually 92 years old. It was my first plane ride out to Colorado. There's pictures of, I'm pretty sure it's my sister. I know I'm definitely in one of them. We were in one of those little backpack carriers that they have for small children. Because she would have been about 4. A little over 4. And you know, I'm in one backpack and she's in the other one, and we're reaching over and we're holding hands.
Apparently I can't scan through the force field. Okay. Ah. Where did that... There's nothing even up there. How... Was he just hiding in that vent for like days until I decided to randomly pass by?
Probably. Yep. Maybe you're taking a nap.
Crane unit scan indicates recent use. Device is currently inactive. Transfer of building materials. Phase on mutation science team. Functional but require power. Okay, so once again, need to look for power nodes. Potentially, yes. Train controls are now active. Wee. Bonk. A missile expansion, of course.
Good job, buddy. Good job.
Better than nothing. Always take any upgrade over no upgrade. Mission expansion required. You can now hold 5 more missiles. Oh, and I can move it back to get to the other door. Yep. And I'm gonna go for the other door rather than go. Oh, actually, no, I can't. Because then the spider ball track is not directly connected to it.
Oh no. Okay.
But now there's a grapple beam point over there, which I still can't use.
Ah.
Are you good over there?
I'm just testing gravity. Also,
I don't really think that's something you need to test.
Also, okay, well, would you rather me say I'm just dropping things like a dumbass? Because that's exactly what's happening.
Just because you're dropping things doesn't mean you're a dumbass. It just mean you're having trouble holding all the things.
Yeah. That's actually something my roommate and I used to do, and when we were in college. If one of us accidentally dropped something, we'd be like, "It's okay, we're just making sure gravity works over here. It's good. It's good. Everything is just good here." And then 2 minutes later, she dropped something else, like, "Still checking. Still checking."
Oh gosh.
You good?
Invisible guys.
Oh, yeah, I hate that. Stop.
Get off the ceiling. Ow. I was just trying to see if I could see why there's a door in the ceiling. Force field activated. Access prohibited. Well, good, because I can't get through anyway, because that door over there is red, and I don't have a means of opening red doors yet. Mm-mm.
What did you do?
No.
Oh my god.
Recording to login.
Wave Trooper. Space pirates armed with wave beam technology. Uh-oh. That's what I have.
Oh dear.
First engineered several of your weapons, including the wave beam. A flaw in design makes these planets vulnerable to their own beam weapon system. These weapons are inferior to your Chozo design originals, but still quite potent. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. That sounds like that.
How did they even get their hands on this technology in the first place? Elite Pirate Alpha. That does not sound good. Although it doesn't... Yeah, that doesn't look good. Keep an eye on that for later.
There we go.
Recording to logbook.
Space Pirate encrypted data. Initial Project Helix experiments with space pirate embryos were disastrous. The phase-on-fuse process degenerated brain tissue even as it augmented muscle mass. None of what we have termed elite pirates lived to maturity. The few that survived their infanthood suffered severe psychotic breakdowns as juveniles, killing anything within their zone of perception. Research team Sierra made a recent breakthrough in which parasite studies with the phase-on strain codenamed Vertigo were highly successful. Since then, we have successfully fused Vertigo phase-on with space pirate DNA with great success. The latest batch of elite pirates have reached maturity successfully and are ready for field testing and training. Oh, great.
Yes.
I'm guessing that means I'm going to have to fight them.
Oh boy, yes, because there's no way this is going to end badly.
Yep. Yeah, well, the space pirates don't seem to understand that messing with the highly mutagenic phase-on is...
Not a good...
Yes, not a good idea. Platform systems activated. Security alert. All stations. Biopharm Samus Aran has made planetfall on Talon 4. The Hunter is among us. All units are hereby ordered to attack Aran on sight. Terminal force is authorized. Report all sightings of Aran to Security Command at once. Service integrity at 42%. Presence of thermal power signature detected. Further pulse beam exposure could cause collapse.
Oh, that's cheerful.
Yep. Now, scan the other guy.
You know, also just appreciate these people are like seriously panicked by their presence in you.
Power Trooper. Space pirate armed with power beam technology. Well, she has, by this point, already defeated them multiple times and probably nearly killed Ridley multiple times. Or should have killed Ridley multiple times, but he just keeps coming back. Reverse engineered several weapons, in this case the power beam. Makes them... Okay, but they're only vulnerable to the original beam's weapon. So it is nice to know that the weapon is still inferior to mine. Industrial pulse beam online.
It's fine. It's just a pillow. It's all good here. Nothing is wrong.
Firing laser! Just gonna blow up all these walls because you never know which one's gonna hide an item.
That's so.
Even if it is a little tedious to rotate this thing. Seriously, how do these guys rotate this if they can't do Morph Ball? There it is. Missile expansion. Knew there had to be at least one of them behind the wall. Pew, 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 pew.
You having fun over there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Boink. Also, how did they get through this if there was literally a stone wall in the way of their own device?
Didn't we ask this already?
No, there was an unbroken stone wall blocking a door.
I have no idea.
Let's be careful. Ow. Not careful enough. There we go. Got it. So power missiles work on these guys because it's from the beam weapon.
There.
They are doing a lot of damage to my health, though, so. This hologram represents the central pillar in this room. The pillar contains several rotating... Oh, stupid. Hold on a second.
Hydrate.
Someone said, you missed something, it's a thing next to some stuff nearby other stuff.
Actual quote?
Yes, that's someone's comments
Thank
from
you.
Super X Joe. And yes, that is very helpful. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe.
Several rotating sections that can be moved to gain access to different areas. Rotation of the pillar will alter the path of its magnetic rail tracks. Okay, so how do I do that then? Ah, like this? What does it look like now? That doesn't look like it does anything at the moment. Well, the blue track definitely goes somewhere different, so we can look at that. That health just unspawned. I needed that. These don't do anything, so... But it looks like there's another area over here. So maybe this lets me then rotate the middle section. Yes, it does. Ah, I see, says the blind man. If I can get this red to match up with that red, yes, good. And then I can just mess around with the bottom one until that matches. There we go. Camera's killing me. Nice. Now I can... Oh, I guess I can just put it on here. Oh. Get out from behind there, you. Get zapped. Flotation unit blocked by collapse of Bendizium wall. So I can't get to the upper areas until I find a way to get rid of that Bendizium. Which I'm assuming is going to probably need a power bomb? It's the only thing I can think of that... Ooh. Yeah. There we go. Right, who else? Oh. Superhero landing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I can't go any further in that room with the rotating pillar thing because I do not have the Bendizium destroying object, which I'm assuming is the power bomb. Phazon mines level 2 granted. Okay, so I'm going downstairs. Whee!
That's right, I forgot. I was gonna look up like an Alien and Predator thing. I remember talking about this in the last room. Or one
Up
of
to
them,
you.
like,
Yeah.
I'm curious. Here we go.
Pew. Oh. I can't tell if that guy was going to jump out to surprise me or if I just blew him up for reasons. Either way, missiles!
Meryl!
Now if I can just find a save room. Why is the map so zoomed in? Is this like a really small area? Or... I do hope I find a save room soon. You good over there?
Yeah. We were talking about like how Aliens and Predators came together. It wasn't just a film crossover. It began as the first movie was made in 2004, but the whole franchise began as a comic book series in 1989, and
Cool.
it became a video game series.
Cool. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
There's a giant container unit in here and nothing else. That makes me think that I'm going to have to fight them.
Outroof.
Recorded to logbook.
Security command issued in all points alert after the fall of Zebes. The alert concerns bioform Samus Aran, also known as the Hunter. Subject is heavily armed and extremely dangerous. Subject uses powered armor suit of unknown design in battle, along with a number of potent beam and concussive weapons. All combat units are instructed to terminate Aran on sight, preferably in a fashion that will allow salvage of her power armor suit and weapons. A considerable bounty will go to the unit who delivers Aran to command. Dead or alive, it matters not. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Oh, I love how like different windows pop up.
Oh, nice.
Elite pirate. Phase-on enhanced space pirates, incredibly strong, armored, and well armed. Elite pirates are potent foes. Their energy siphon systems absorb beam weapon shots. Uh-oh. The nature of the system makes them vulnerable to concussion-based weapons. While armed, Elite pirate is effective in close combat and at a distance. Their massive size can be a weakness, and their sluggish speed allows for evasive and quick attacks. Plasma artillery cannon. The unit has extreme thermal signature due to lack of shielding. Cannon connected to energy siphon systems to augment performance. Avoid beam weapon fire when energy siphon unit is active. Ow! Jeez. Okay. So the siphon effect isn't always active. Oh, fired something. Ow! I definitely jumped in. wasn't actually as difficult as I thought it would be. And that looks like it unlocked the way forward. Thank you, Mr. Space Pirate.
Woohoo!
Let's read this other data set.
Recording to logbook.
Investigations into a possible ingress point for the impact crater continue to meet with failure. The shield of strange energy that protects it is impermeable, and all attempts to tunnel past it have proven fruitless. Our continued futility in this matter is made all the more significant in light of the recent life form readings we've discovered emanating from deep within the crater. Analysis of the readings indicate that a massive creature is gestating there, absorbing enormous amounts of phazon, the phazon core at the heart of the impact crater. This discovery makes accessing the crater doubly important. Not only will it open the door to vast deposits of phazon within, it will also lead us to this creature, whatever it may be. Well, that doesn't sound very good. This isn't the way that I just unlocked, but rock slide is blocking this passage. Okay, so once again, I probably need power bombs in order to get through that. So my only way forward is the way that was unlocked.
Recording to logbook.
The science team is attempting to reverse engineer Samus Aran's arsenal based off of data acquired from her assaults on our fortress. Or on our forces. Progress is slow but steady. Command will dearly enjoy turning Aran's weapons against her. We believe we can implement beam weapon prototypes in 3 cycles. Power suit technology remains a mystery, especially the curious morph ball function. All attempts at duplicating it have ended in disaster. 4 test subjects were horribly broken and twisted when they engaged our morph ball prototypes.
Oh,
The
God.
science team wisely decided to move on.
Thank God.
I know, but that actually just kind of brings up one of the biggest questions, like how does the morph ball work? And I find it kind of hilarious. I find it kind of hilarious that the pirates have attempted to use it and they just cannot even begin to figure out how the heck it works, to the point where they've apparently crushed a bunch of their own poor units to work on it, and it's just sort of like, it's like after it didn't work, we decided it was probably best not to continue, thinking about that.
Already, it feels like they're smarter. But then some of the other experiments that,
Yeah.
think about the other stuff that you've read that says, oh yes, if you get to stage 4, there's a 100% mortality rate, but even the people at stage 3 become dangerously violent. We're hoping we can stabilize this. It's like, how about you don't?
Yeah.
How about you just stop? Just, a little bit? And, not murder all these people until you have other ideas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do love the fact that it's like, oh yeah, let's try to replicate the morph ball. Four completely crushed space pirates later. Okay, let's not do that again.
It's kind of like what happens in the beginning of Iron Man 2.
I was thinking more of Ant-Man with the poor sheep.
Oh god.
Recording
The
to
freaking
logbook.
sheep. You
Yeah.
know what? That pissed me off so much because he's like, sterilize the area and bring in subject 35. So he's like, excuse you, you're not doing anything differently. You're not adjusting any settings or trying any different formulas. No, you are not.
Okay, reading next log, sorry.
Okay.
Analysis continues on these cursed ruins and the Chozo temple that hovers near them. We are now completely certain that the containment field denying us access to the intact crater is linked to the strange artifacts that belong in the temple, but we are no closer to finding them or deciphering the riddles that seem to cover every wall of the ruined place. Command grows increasingly anxious for a resolution to this matter, so we must redouble our efforts. X-ray squadrons will begin train sweeps within days. Until they begin, patrols are instructed to report any and all archaeological anomalies to their commanders. Okay, so there must be the X-ray device in here somewhere as well. Planetary stealth technology is back online. Okay, so they must have been hiding the planet to try and prevent Samus or the Federation from getting here.
Recording to logbook.
There have been numerous incidents involving spectral entities at Chozo ruin sites. Several personnel have been assaulted by these Chozo ghosts. Few have survived. Survivors speak of swift attacks from nowhere, brief sightings of the enemy, then nothing, only to be followed by another attack. Science team believes these attacks are in response to our efforts to recover Chozo relics and artifacts. Somehow these entities are able to interact with the physical world, and it appears they wish to keep their artifacts to themselves. We will make them pay for such arrogance, for even ghosts can be destroyed.
Oh, well, that's great. Bustin makes me feel bad.
There's a lot of data entries here. Sheesh. Results are in from field studies on the bioform group Chozo. We believe they are extinct. We believe that Town of Four was once stronghold in the Great Chozo Empire, brought low by the meteor strike. Planetary devastation brought an end to the Chozo, yet remnants of their society remain. We are studying these relics in an attempt to harness their power. What is of no use to us, we destroy. In time, we shall have all we need from this dead race and shall wipe the planet clean of their ugly ruins. The dead should serve the living, not hinder them.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah,
Cheerful.
fish planets aren't nice guys, so as you probably guess. Although we are still no closer to finding the artifacts of the Chozo, we have at least produced a valuable hypothesis of their function. It appears that each of the artifacts corresponds to one of the statues on the temple platform, and that each one acts as a small small key to a huge lock. Judging by the number of statues, we assume there must be 12 artifacts. Once we find the resting spots of all 12, we can bring them here, unite them with the statues, and open the gate system at long last. Once we do, the impact crater and whatever creature it shelters will be ours for the taking. And I just love this fact. It's like, oh yeah, it's like it'll be ours for the taking. You don't think that maybe there's a reason they locked that up?
yeah, really.
It mentions Metroid quarantine areas.
Oh no. That's what we need.
Recording to logbook.
We have come to another dead end. It is clear now that we will never discover the locations of Chozo artifacts until we can decipher the messages carved into the statues in this abominable temple. Our language databases are woefully inadequate, and our linguistic analysis can come up with little more than vague theories. The best hypothesis that we can offer is that finding the artifacts will require items spiritually linked to the Chozo civilization. However, without these items, we are lost. The command grows more impatient by the day. Results must be produced soon. Oh, there it is. Doorways in the ceiling again. Whee!
There's also too, I remember in the Iron Man 2 when they expressed concern about other nations building their own Iron Man suits, but then Tony brings up the actual feed of what's going on, and it's not going very well. He's like, I think we're okay. And his opponent, Justin, runs over to the microphone and says, I'd like to point out that Kelly survived. I was like, okay, we're gonna try and replicate the morph ball. Fails miserably. Okay, we're gonna not. We're gonna not. We're gonna not anymore. This is fine.
Seeing more mentions of Metroid activity in non-frigid areas, which is not good.
Oh dear.
Yeet. Uh-oh. Apparently, the hunters have a 74% success ratio against me.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know what science they're using. It doesn't sound very accurate.
Yeah, well, they always underestimate Samus.
Of course. Classic villain stuff here.
Yep. White Pirate Upsilon property for Phazon has enabled our research team to infuse it far beyond our safety restrictions. The results have been extremely encouraging. Its consistent Phazon diet has increased its mass exponentially. It has retained all mental faculties and shows dexterity with elite weaponry, including plasma incendiary launchers and the chameleon mantra issued for cloaking purposes. White Pirate Upsilon exhibits miraculous healing abilities. While uninjured, it seeks out Phazon deposit and coats itself in the substance, which instantly mends the creature's wounds. The subject, which we are codenamed Omega Pirate, are based on these developments, shows potential to be a new standard for our armies. Our only concern at this point is potential overdependence on Phazon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. What?
Just wondering what you're eating.
I got some M&M's.
Nah. I'm seeing a missing pod, so... This looks like a boss room if ever I've seen one.
Oh, boy.
I just realized that there's an item down there. Oh, dear.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Maybe it's your grappling hook.
If it... I'm guessing it might actually be the power bomb.
Okay.
Ow, ow, ow. Oh. Stop. Oh my god, that was so unfair.
Well, how would you react with a large bolt of electricity going through your
No,
brain?
when I dropped down, I immediately got hit by one. So then I couldn't stop bouncing.
Okay, that's fair.
It literally took away an entire health bar. Huh?
There you go.
Okay. Ow. Power bomb acquired.
Nice.
And then morph ball, press R to release a power bomb. Power bombs can destroy tougher materials than morph balls. 50% of all items. And I only have 3 power balls, which is to be expected. They usually have extremely low ammo. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I'm going to play for a little bit more, but then I think it might be time to end soon once I find one more save room.
Alright.
For now, I want to at least test out my power bomb.
Kaboom!
I think you might be underestimating it because it is.
Holy oh my god. That's great. It's like Din's fire.
Recording
Yeah.
to logbook.
Mega turret. Oh.
What did you do?
I could have gone through that and got behind him and just turned them off.
Aw.
Oh boy, there's a bunch of Metroids hanging out back there. Uh-oh!
What did you do?
I turned off the force field!
Oh no! So much for good things happening with that music, please. Okay,
Oh.
well, good things. Oh, okay. So much for good things always happening with that music, please.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I needed to get through there anyway, and I'm now much more, equipped to handle Metroids! Get off! Yes. honestly, while it isn't necessarily good, having the ice weapon does make Metroid significantly easier.
Very nice.
Reminds all personnel to refrain from antagonizing the Metroids. Well, too late for that. Now I let them loose on your entire facility.
Great job.
Hmm? Life Grove. Spectral presence detected? Okay, I definitely cannot get across that. Yeah, I need the screw attack to get across that, so... I'm assuming that this is actually as far as I can go in the pirate base. I'm assuming, at least, unless there's like another area that I'm not really able to see at the moment. I can see there's a spider ball track up there, but I can't really get to it from where I am. Yes. No. So, okay, I'm gonna go back to the save room, and then we shall end the stream here. And next one will involve me getting back out of the pirate base, I guess.
You can do it.
I know, it's gonna be kind of a long backtrack at this point. God dang it, you guys. Don't you have anything better to do?
Apparently not.
Still, at least I found the power bomb, which means I can now, I think, get the ice beam upgrade.
Oh, yeah.
And I know there's at least a few different areas I can also explore. I got a power bomb. And hopefully the power bombs will actually help me get out easier next episode.
Alright.
Alright, everyone. I would like to thank you very much for coming to join us and for coming to watch me play Metroid Prime Remastered. Please do feel free to invite other people to come and join us. I would love to have more people to chat with and to show or to, join me on my journey through games. So, yeah, thank you for joining. I hope that you had a fun time, and I will see you all later.
Good night, Internet.
Yep, good night, Internet. It was great to see you.